Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday evening stream of ESO. Wow, what is my hair doing? I don't even know. Hi! Hope you guys are doing well today. And I just realized, this is our very first stream of 2020. I do not know how to process this. Wow. Your hair is doing chaos. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Hi, E. How are you? I hope your new year was good. Also, I am sleepy. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Hi, Chibi. Hi, Chibi. How are you? Also, I just realized I did not have the closed captioner turned on. Wow. Wow. This is our first stream of 2020. We are doing good. Sarcasm, sarcasm. Anyhow, I hope your new year was good, you guys. I don't know if you guys do anything special for New Year's Eve or anything. We sort of have a kind of quote unquote fancy dinner, and we watch the ball drop in New York, but that is about as inventive as we get, I guess, during the holiday. If you can even count that as a holiday, really? Can you count that as a holiday? I'd count it as a holiday, I think. Oh, yeah, if I guess during the holiday. Oh, jeez. If you can even count mute. I had a thing set up, and guess who did not even freaking look at it? Did you guess me? 'Cause it's me. We done effed up a tiny bit. We're good, though. Yes. I hope you're doing a bit better than I'm doing, because considering I completely messed things up a bit there. Yay. Again, I apologize very much for, the random repeated audio. That is not a thing that really should have happened. Also, I sent you a thing on Discord. Huh. What did Chibi send me? I am very curious now. Let me see. Aww. Chibis are sweet. Chibis are very sweet. Yes, I'm excited because I have a thing that everybody else is going to get to see tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. For anybody who does not know, it is a compilation of the clips that you guys have been making in the course of me streaming over 2019. It is slightly chaotic. I'm quite fond of it, though. I'm very excited to be able to unleash it upon everybody come tomorrow. How are you guys doing? Have you been up to anything interesting? No, I did not. I was getting to the point where I had far too many clips. Like, a lot of them were, like, they're good clips. I could have easily thrown any of them in there, but I was at a point where I'm like, there are too many of these. You guys, like, last year I did not have nearly as much to work with as what you guys gave me. So, there's that. 1 hour compilation, do it. Oh god, no. No, that is too much. That is too much, even for me. I don't know, like, I wasn't sure anything past like the mark I left it at would be, what's the word I want? I actually don't know what the word I want is. Anyway, I was worried it was getting too long, is basically what it boils down to. And, you know, I personally don't mind incredibly long videos, but I know not everyone does. Like, not everybody is as into that as I am. So, that to me, I wanted to just, you know, I didn't want it to be too long. I worry about that. Admittedly, I don't make a whole lot of actual YouTube videos. I should probably fix that at some point. But, hi, Yumi! But yes, you guys gave me so many more clips to work with this year than you did in for 2019 than you guys did on 2018. So I did have to sort of pick and choose. There were a lot more that wound up, like, I wound up putting them on the cutting room floor, and I felt kind of bad about that. I mean, if you guys do want, like, a full, these are every single clip that has been clipped in this year, I could theoretically do that. I just worry it would be too much. Additionally, I made the discovery that apparently whenever you guys wind up being able to throw monetary donations in my general direction, apparently Streamlabs automatically clips that now. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little weird. But that is totally a thing. Yeah, I know, Yumi. I know. I do not understand. Apparently, this is some new thing that Streamlabs rolled out fairly recently, and I did not realize was a thing until I went back and looked at all of the clips from this year, and I see this one clip. I'm like, wait, who the heck clipped this? And it was of the donation that Masek very generously gave us a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, who clipped this? Because, you know, when you guys clip something, I can see who clipped the thing. And it's, you know, it's like an automatic Streamlabs thing. I did not know how to react to that, to be honest. Some people like to have that stuff clipped because they miss them and want to be able to give credit. Very true. Very true. Also, for larger donations and things like that, people do tend to have very dramatic reactions to larger donation amounts. So, you know, I can see, I can easily see somebody wanting to revisit that later. Now, donations are fairly rare over here, which, again, I completely get. But for somebody like me who just, you know, occasionally gets a few things, to me, it just seems a bit excessive, maybe? I don't know. It's the Coke Bits commercial all over again. Exactly. Like, I don't even know. It's just, to me, it's more like, at least for me personally, and I don't know about you guys, this is just my opinion, but for me personally, if a clip is going to be made, I would rather the clip be clipped by you guys as opposed to a bot. Because for me, a clip is something that was something that entertained you guys, or just made you laugh, or hey, Thionel had a ridiculous reaction to something. I want to revisit this at some point. A bot doing it just seems a little impersonal, I guess. I don't know, maybe that's just me. It might be something I could turn off, but to be honest, I haven't really looked into it. I have not had time. I have been kind of running around like a chicken without a head, if I'm being honest. But anyway, rant over about bot clipping. That said, though, with regards to like the monetary things, time to relax and play games. Exactly. But first, our usual announcements. The first being, I need to be more on top of Twitch ads here. Because again, pre-roll disabling needs to be a thing. Because the pre-rolls, I don't know what the current one is, but they can be very loud, and I would like to avoid that as much as possible for new people just coming in. So I need to be a bit more on top of the ads. For anybody who is currently subbed to the channel, you guys will never have to worry about that. You're subbed, you get to avoid the ads regardless. Unless it's one of the Loots ads that you guys elect to put up here in this corner. If you do opt to do that, you guys can go to loots.com/Thionel. You just get to send in a sponsored video message that will show up over there. Barring that, thank you, E. Barring that, I do have to have the Twitch ads running a bit more consistently to try to tone down the pre-roll every so often. So I need to be a bit more on top of that. Also, scrolling back up, I think clips are like us snapshotting what we think can be seen as the quintessential Thionel experience. It is true. It is true. And that's the way I'd like it to be seen here, to be honest. Because I like when you guys clip things. Please keep doing so. Because I do enjoy putting together those compilation videos at the end of the year. Just things are can get kind of weird sometimes. And I like seeing what you guys have sort of picked out and clipped. Again, maybe that's just me. I don't know. What was the other thing? Oh, yes. Yes. I will hopefully be updating the Redbubble shop at some point next week with some more stuff. Just a couple more things, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But if you are interested in the Redbubble shop, including the Untitled Goose Game sticker that I pieced together back when I was playing Untitled Goose Game, which, by the way, random people on Redbubble are, they freaking love the goose sticker. It keeps getting favorited. I don't know. I know they don't come from here. They just find it on Redbubble, which to me is hysterical. But if I look through on my activity feed on Redbubble, because I can see when things are favorited there, people love the goose. Which I completely understand. I mean, and we were just talking about loots earlier. Incoming. Right here. So yeah, it's basically a situation just like that. What is the message? This is a Loots message. Come on over and send one of your own. I love you, Thionel. Aw, chibi. Mini hearts. But yes, things like that, things like throwing bits my way, whatever, they do help keep this channel going. It gives me a little bit of money that I can put into more games to play with for you guys. Lets me upgrade some equipment. All of that stuff is incredibly appreciated if you can do it. Loots is a completely free way to support the channel. if you do not have any actual money to throw in any streamer's direction. Which, again, I get it. Especially after the holidays. Not a big thing that a lot of people have, meaning money. But yeah, so that's a completely free way you can support the channel. Yes, the Redbubble shop is a way you can support the channel as well. Additionally, we have a couple of other things in the panels down there, such as I am a Humble partner. So if you guys have heard of Humble Bundle, they tend to bundle software packages and things together. There's a link in the panes down below. I don't have a command for it, or Yumi, so do not try to trigger a thing. I'm working on some other stuff, which will hopefully be in the works at some point soon. But that's the thing. The costume you posted earlier was super cute, by the way. Aw, thank you. I have been slowly accumulating costumey bits. Drats. Yes. And hopefully that costume will be going with me to a LARP at some point in the near future. Speaking of posting, though, that was a picture I did post in our Discord. So if you guys are not already, please feel free to come join the Friend Forge. There will be links in the panels down below. Or you can type !Discord into the Twitch chat and get the link that way. Please come and join us. Everybody in that channel are completely sweet beans. And I love you all. Plus, that is one of the easiest ways to find out about new stuff with the channel. Because I will inevitably post it there first. Thank you, Chibi. Yes, please feel free to come and join us. Everybody is completely sweet. And I love everybody in the Forge. Many hearts. Many hearts for everybody. And just one last thing before I flip on over, because I think I accidentally got myself logged out. Go me, really. There we go. So one last thing before I flip on over, just a reminder that all of our loyalty points are currently handled via Twitch now. I have no idea how many any of you guys have. Probably a lot. Because apparently you can build a streak by continuing to watch certain streamers. But we do have some things you can take advantage of down there. Including saving up to force me to create a new character in a game, if you are so inclined. You can do as E has done, and spend 5,000 of those points to have my bot speak to you the first time that you speak up in Twitch chat. So that's the thing you can do. You can force me to dye my gear within reason. Such as in a game like ESO, I only have certain dyes unlocked. So you were limited to those. But those are things that you guys can do with the loyalty currency that you guys accumulate just by hanging out in stream with me. Like, for example, you watch for 5 minutes, you gain 10 points. Watch streak is apparently up to 450. So, you know, it's a whole bunch of things that you can do with those points. So please feel free to use them, because that is what they are there for. Okay, now that we're done with that, let us flip on over, because it is game time. And if you guys recall, the last time we've learned some things. First of all, regarding Cadwell, which breaks my freaking heart, to be honest. And now we are trying to deal with a Euraxian invasion, and it's not a fun time, to be honest. We are trying to keep Euraxia from basically taking over Riverhold. So, Eris convinced me to make another character. Oh dear. What exactly did she convince you to make? Or they convince you to make? I have several concerns. Yes, here we are. We've come back to this house because I think we're trying to get
out, servant of the usurper queen. Before this one, close your eyes.
No, I am not a servant of the usurper queen. What are you talking about, lady? Yes, we're trying to get them to evacuate because it is not safe for them here. A Bosmer warden. Excellent choice. But I am biased because I main a Bosmer. I am biased. I freely admit it. You did flip over, right? Yes. Okay. I don't remember what I've done and haven't done. This is an issue. Okay.
Who are you to burst into our home without permission? Wait. This one recognizes the brawny adept standing behind you. What do you want with Zazie and her family?
Zamorak and I came to warn you. The Euraxians are about to attack. You need to get into town.
The Euraxians are already here. They seem to be searching for something. Though so far, they have left us alone. But this one's mate and brother, Kinaro and Hirsch, they are still in the fields. And we will not run while our family remains separated.
Okay, we can go look for them.
You would do that? Thank you, Walker. Kinaro would try to hide, but my brother, Hirsch, can be hot-headed, and he hates the Euraxians. A lethal combination when faced with Euraxian steel. Please, hurry.
Okay, you stay safe while we find your missing family members.
This one's son plans to join the militia. Zazie would rather keep him safe, but children never appreciate the advice of their elders, yes?
Okay, you mentioned your mate likes to hide. Do you have any idea where I should look for him?
A few small caves lie to the west, in the hills. We use them for storage as they stay cool and dark even on the hottest days.
Okay.
I should be the one to search for father and uncle, not these outsiders.
Hey, you'll do no such thing.
I love them. You know, one thing I do tend to wonder about as I play these games, though, because I feel like this comes up more and more as I play, especially now that we're in Elsewhere. The Khajiit have a tendency to refer to people as just Walker occasionally. I'm like, is there significance to that? I don't know. I really wish I did know, but I don't. Whoop. This is not the way down. It's fine. Oh, joy. Euraxians over here too. Yay. Okay. We sneak up behind. Oh, that was not very good sneaking on my part. That was terrible sneaking on my part. Oh. Okay, so this is the first time I'm playing this game with these headphones. And dear lord, you guys, the sound is freaking fantastic.
Stay back!
What? No, it's okay.
Go away! Haven't you done enough?
I'm not one of your Rexia's soldiers. Zazie sent me to find you.
Zazie, is she safe? Thank John and Jode. Dark moons, what a disaster. The soldiers appeared and chased us out of the fields. Then they started digging. Hirsch threw a rock. They responded with an arrow. Now my mate's brother is dead.
Oh dear. That's not good. Do you have any idea what the soldiers are looking for?
I heard one of the soldiers mention body parts.
Oh.
Such gruesome work.
Oh no.
But no one is buried in our fields, at least as far as I know. Oh, Walker, I have no idea how Zazie will react to the news of Hirsch's death. Dark moons, indeed.
Okay, first things first. Return to your farmhouse, gather your family, then get inside the town.
This one will say the words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars.
Thank you, Adept. I'll go and break this sad news to Zazie.
Okay. Do I stay here with him? Do I not? I don't know.
Go, Walker. Convince Zazie to take her family and flee. Zamarak will find you later, after he completes the rite.
You want me to leave you alone here?
This one is not a defenseless farmer. He will say the words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars. It is the least this one can do.
What are the sands behind the stars?
When a true Khajiit dies, they are welcomed to the sands behind the stars. There, they play and pray until the next bounce. The words that this one sings will summon Kenarthi to carry off Hirsch's soul.
Okay, this is the first, I think, that I have heard of anything regarding Khajiiti afterlife situations, and, Next Pounce just sounds ridiculously cute. I don't know what that means, but I think it's ridiculously adorable. You aren't to blame for this death, Zamarak.
Zamarak wishes that were so. But if wishes were moon sugar, we would be buried under a mountain of sweetness. If this one had not failed a long time ago, none of this would be happening. Now Zamarak must perform this rite.
I want to give him hugs. I would very much like to give Zamarak hugs, please. I mean, I don't think that's possible, but I would like it quite a bit. Oh boy, this is just very heavy. Okay, back across the fields. And hopefully Zazie will be willing to leave and, you know, not... Oh, hey! Get off of this person. Off. I swear, mobs in this game can be very obnoxious. You might be trying to run, and, you know, they'll just stalk you forever. It's a bit annoying. I mean, I guess it's gonna happen regardless in any game, especially if you're... Yumi! Hi, Yumi! Why can I not go into first person? There we go. Yumi! And Yumi has a friend. Like, why the heck would somebody smack me with a mud ball? It is not mud ball season anymore. The festival ended just the other day. Aw. But, oh jeez. No. Whoops. I accidentally gained my friend. I am Shadow Friend, who I tend to utilize when I am at range, because he's very helpful.
We all grieve for Hirsch, Miniza.
I want to give them all hugs. I really do.
This one's brother now walks the endless sands behind the stars. Zazie's sorrow is only eclipsed by the hatred she feels towards the Araxians.
Okay, you can grieve later. Right now, you need to take your family and get inside the town.
This one's brother would want us to stay here and defend our farm. Zazie would be a poor sister and a poorer matriarch of this family if she tucked her tail between her legs and slunk away.
Euraxian forces are right outside. You will all die here, just like your brother.
But, damn you, Walker. We can't even spare a moment to take care of Hirsch's remains. No. The living are more important than the dead. We will go into the city. However, if this one gets killed anyway, she promises to haunt you.
Zamorak promised to take care of Hirsch. You just be careful and stay safe. Please.
Ah, Five Claw. Good. I have another task for you.
Amira! Hi!
I hoped to catch you before you were done here. I need you to head west. Nalado's scouts identified a number of Euraxian supply camps set up near the mountains. I want you to help Nalado and her soldiers disrupt the Euraxian supply lines.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
These western camps support the soldiers that encircle the city. Find the camps, startle their horses, and set fire to their wagons. Nalado's soldiers will grab whatever supplies they can, but your goal is to inflict mayhem and destruction.
I feel like this is a quest with E's name just written all over it. Mayhem and destruction. I can do that.
Once you scare off the horses and set fire to the wagons, that will be the signal for Nalado's soldiers to grab the supplies. And if any of the Euraxians complain, feel free to deal with them however you see fit.
I think the soldiers are also looking for the body parts Zumagfum seeking.
Zumog Fum! He wants to resurrect the betrayer from the ancient tales of Kunzari. Ever since Abner Tharn made the Moonsingers recall those legends, we have been haunted by them. But that is the next problem. First, we must protect Riverhold.
I will go take care of the supply camps.
Do some damage, Five Claw.
I will do so. Happily.
You were right, Five Claw. They are searching. Searching for body parts. Gruesome work. The Euraxians are scavengers, Five Claw. No, worse than scavengers.
Okay, how are things back in town, though? Have the Euraxians attacked yet?
Not yet. But they have surrounded us. Like a noose around our neck and about to be drawn tight. I will return to Riverhold. Tell Garishri and Tarn what we have seen.
Okay, I think that might be a quest beat for the next bit. So we're just going to go where we're meant to go. I apparently am incapable of hopping a fence. It's fine. You would think I'd be capable of hopping a freaking fence, but apparently not. Okay. Let us go destroy some supply camps. Okay, fine. And we'll beat up on this Imperial soldier first. Part of me feels a tiny bit bad about that. Not too bad, but, you know. Considering Imperials, really. I feel like I would feel a bit worse about it if I was actually playing an Imperial character. Which, fun fact, you can actually do in this game. However, you do need to spend some money in the Crown Store to do that. Like, it's a separate pack, I think. Oh, hello, Captain.
Ah, Five Claw, just in time. Kamira told you what to do, yes?
Scare the horses, set fire to supply camps. Carts. Basically cause general mayhem.
Mayhem. Such a beautiful word, especially when applied to dung-covered Euraxians. This one will keep the volunteers safe while you cause an uproar in the camp.
Why not simply deal with the soldiers and be done with it?
You did hear what Nalado said, yes? About the volunteers? Our militia consists of a few trained troops, plus many well-intentioned civilians who do not know a sword from a scissor. Guess which ones accompanied Nalado on this mission?
Ah, good point. Okay, then. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Startling horses. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Fire. Well, she did say if the Euraxians complain, I'm allowed to do with them whatever I want, so... burning. Burning everything.
Sleek and lively. Grab what you can.
Now for the next one, which is further south. Ugh, that's a big turtle. We will leave the giant flaming turtle alone. Nope, please don't notice me. Please do not notice me, giant turtle. I want nothing to do with you. And now we sneak.
Yay!
Spook horse. Fire. Come up behind this guy. Murder him, because he's going to attack me the second I light this cart up.
Quickly, take as much as you can carry. Well done, Falco. Let's go.
Oh, that was a bit unnecessary. Where'd you go, Nalado? Because I need to talk to you. Where'd you go, Nalado? I don't know where you went. Oh god, there are Dune Rippers here. Okay. Whew. Dune Rippers did not murder me. Excellent.
If those dungheads had proper tails, what we did to their supply camps would put a kink in them. One more small task, Five Claw, if you are willing. This one would have you help the strange one named Cadwell.
What's Cadwell doing that needs my help?
Cadwell was adamant about helping our cause. He's been tinkering with bits and scraps, claims he's made traps to slow down the Iraxians. If you would, help the strange one set his traps where the Iraxians are sure to spring them.
Okay, where can I find him?
Cadwell works along the main road that heads south out of Riverhold. Make sure he doesn't blow himself to bits, yes? Now, Nalado must return to the city before the Iraxians arrive in force. This one wants to be there when the battle truly begins.
I'll go help Cadwell. Where is Cadwell? Cadwell is further down this road. Okay, then. To Cadwell, who's hopefully still doing okay and is not completely messed up. Because I don't know what really is going to happen when Zumog Foom winds up putting together the entirety of his body. And to be honest, I don't want to know. I have the feeling I'm going to find out anyway.
So good to see you again. I missed you terribly. Now, mind where you step. I had no idea I could make such delightful murder toys. You don't want to stick a toe into any of them, though. Blew my little piggy right off.
Wait, you didn't know you could make traps?
I can play a lute. Magnificent swordplay, my speciality. Can even make a delicious Daedra heart flambe. But these doodads that go kaboom just popped into my head while thinking about how to help the catfolk. I quite like the catfolk.
So you just figured out how to make traps by thinking about it?
Wouldn't that be remarkable? Decide you need to know something, and it just occurs to you in a flash of inspiration. Chocolate souffle. No, it didn't work. More likely, it's something I knew before they chopped my head off and scrambled my memories.
That's how you originally died, right?
Took it right off the old body, yes. Not that I recall details. Probably better that way. Anywho, you can help me arm the last few traps along the road. Just twiddle the spring and tweak the fiddly bit. Carefully. Watch. I'll show you.
I'll arm the traps along the road.
To arm a trap, just twiddle this bit like so, and... Oh dear.
Oh, Cadwell, you okay?
I'm fine. I twiddled when I should have tweaked. Just a wee bit scorched, that's all.
Okay, so there should be one over this way. Cadwell's fine. He's fine. Okay, I need to be very careful. Because I don't want to accidentally trip these traps. Walking into it should be fine, but getting out of it...
Oh my, it's happening again. Well, that's an evil-looking orc. A necromancer, I do believe.
Cadwell?
I recognize that tree. They're on their way to Riverhold. That's not good.
No, it's
good
not.
at all.
Cadwell?
I have enough trouble seeing through my own eyes, let alone someone else's. I hope this doesn't become a regular occurrence.
You had another one of your dream visions? What did you see?
The betrayer's head. I'm not sure why we're connected or why it insists on showing me the most disturbing images. I saw an orc necromancer, dreadful chap. He's coming to Riverhold and he's bringing his nasty undead chums with him.
Okay. The necromancer is Zumog Foom. And, the betrayer's head? That's you, Cadwell.
Rubbish and poppycock. That makes no sense. What's it? Wait. I remember something. The betrayer. Those loon priests called me that. Right before they... Well, we need to warn the cat people. The necromancer is coming and he's bringing undead.
Okay, let's get back to Riverhold. Well?
Riverhold with cats so bold. I'll see you there if truth be told.
Right. Well, that's not good, you guys. Also, what is going to happen to Cadwell once he starts remembering everything that he may have done as the betrayer?
Over here, Five Claw. Let us talk.
They're definitely on their way, Chimera. Euraxians with perfectly aligned teeth.
We must get inside and prepare to defend the town. Euraxia's forces are on their way.
Yeah, Cadwell had another vision. He saw the necromancer Zumog Foom approaching Riverhold.
More undead. Just like at the defense force outpost. Regular troops are bad enough, but shambling corpses... They unsettle even the most seasoned Khajiiti warrior. We need to warn Gareshri.
Are the town's defenses ready for the attack?
Almost. I wish we had another day and another pride of warriors, but our claws are sharp. Finish your business, then tell me when you are ready. We will enter the town, clear the streets, and set the final defenses before we report to Gareshri.
I'm ready. Apparently, it requires a loading screen? So I'm assuming this is a thing that... It's not a phased thing, because they've done phases before. So I don't know what this is. This is weird, because this is the first time we've gotten a loading screen anywhere near Riverhold. Okay, so that's apparently how we get back to Elsewhere.
Speaker, we have news!
Report, Chimera.
The Euraxians have necromancers in their ranks.
The usurper queen dare send undead against us? Five Claw, find Captain Nalido and warn her.
Will do. Hey, Skyrim for Life, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We are currently trying to prevent an attack.
Drive back the Euraxians!
Or at least...
Did the speaker send orders?
Oh, geez, that is Zumog Foom over there.
To Queen Euraxia, cats!
Grave-robbing cur!
Every death is just a new recruit for Euraxia's army!
Oh. Oh, this is fun.
I hate killing the same fools again and again. This one must run.
Oh, this is fun. No! You do not get to spit on me.
The necromancer's spell will animate every corpse in town, but this one has an idea. Meet Zamarak at the temple, and maybe we can disrupt the spell.
Okay. Where is the temple? I don't know. Oh, it's back this way. Okay, back this way. I'm doing well. I hope your new year was fun. Went well, was fun. Either way, same difference. Up these stairs we go. Okay, this is the temple. So through here we go.
River holds blessed moon pillars. They can cleanse the necromantic curse. This one must be at peace to memorize the inscription. They spilled blood in this sacred place.
The year of new mistakes. Well, if you play Dungeons and Dragons, it's 2020 is basically a double crit. So that is how I'm choosing to look at it. Oh, great. Great. Thank you. This is exactly what I wanted. I am lying. This is not at all what I wanted. Whoa, hey, no, pay attention to me. Okay, I need this up.
Now, Zamarak and the prayer are one. Come, let us find the blessed pillar of the spring moon.
Okay. I don't know what pillar that was, but apparently it was exactly what we needed. Just briefly combing this just to see if there's anything I need to grab before we leave here. I probably should have just followed Zamarak, but, hindsight and all that. Year of new games and more Thionel. Well, funny you should mention that, actually. At some point relatively soon-ish, I'm going to be adding another day to the streaming lineup. So yes, there will be more Thionel.
The spell remains in place. The dead will keep rising.
Okay, where are we going? We are going back this way. Okay. Thought you'd be happy about that. I'm not sure when exactly the third day is definitely going to be happening. I know the day it's most likely going to be Tuesday evenings. But I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to start on Tuesdays.
Deal with the undead while Zamarak recites the prayer.
So, you guys are going to need to keep an eye out for that.
Dashin.
Oh, nope. Pay attention to me. Get over here. Aw, thank you. It's very kind of you to say. I would give hearts, but I'm trying to avoid death by zombie. So, there will be hearts as soon as this bit is over with.
The spring moon has sanctified the ground. Let us proceed to the summer moon.
There we go. Hearts. Many hearts. Ooh, I probably should not go that way. Okay, looks like this is possibly the fastest way to get over to where I need to go. I'm not sure. I'm really just reading it, hopefully reading this map correctly at this point. So many freaking zombies. Like, I get that this is very much a thing that, Zumog Foom does because he's a necromancer, but there's so many freaking zombies. Literally everybody who dies, who falls in the course of this, is basically fodder for the necromancers, and I'm not okay with that, but there isn't much I can really do about it until we stop this. So, looks like we come back over here.
Deal with the undead while this one activates the pillar of the summer moon.
Sir, yes, sir. Will do. Ghost Snake is happy to Happy too. Ghost Snake will always be pleased by his followers. Excellent. We do not want to displease the ghost snake. Oh geez, these are skeletal stench, and I'm gonna die! Oh my god. Come back over here. Come here.
One more. The Pillar of the Winter Moon.
Whew.
Near Kahajab Hall.
Ajad Hall. Oh, that's back towards the front. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. There are a lot of undead, yeah. Because the Imperials have necromancers working with them. And this is most definitely an Imperial attack. So, many necromancers. I mean, many zombies.
Vaba Kri Frisin.
Welcome back, E.
Pillars are activated. Riverhold is sanctified.
Whew.
The dead are dead again. Wait. Something. Something is coming.
Dark moons! Dragons!
Oh, of course. Because why not? Why not?
Such pathetic creatures. Flee before Kalgrantid, you insignificant morsels!
No.
Chimera?
Riverhold belongs to the Khajiit.
Chimera, what are you doing?
Consider your next words very carefully.
Now I'll speak the words my people need to hear. We are Khajiit. We are the children of Alkosh, the daughters and sons of Joan and Jode. We do not run, even from dragons.
Bolokdan! Prove your worth. Destroy these paltry insects.
Stand with me, people of Anequina, for I am Khamira, daughter of King Hemakar. I am your queen.
I'm sorry, you're what now?
Use the ballista and drive the dragon to the ground.
Again, you're what now? Hi.
A cowardly attack.
Finish this.
Bolokdan will crush you.
Will you, though? Oh, jeez. This is probably going to be not nearly as painful as, fighting the world boss dragons, but still pretty bad, to be honest. Nope. I know that one! Some of the shouts I recognize. This is what happens when you fight way too many dragons. Nope. Oh, yep. Yep. I knew getting force shouted would happen. Whoa, what the heck? That was a new one. That was a new one. I've never heard that one. Oh god.
Oh, hail Queen Khamira.
I'm sorry, I'm still processing this.
We have shown that Khajiit will not run, not even from a dragon.
All hail Khamira, daughter of King Hemakar and Queen Numara!
Soon, Rimmen and all of Anequina will once again belong to us. The reign of the usurper queen nears its end. On this, I give you my word as the heir of Anequina, the daughter of King Hemakar, and the true queen of Rimmen.
We have plans to make. War Council, with me.
The speaker is correct. There's still work to do. Let's convene in Kahajab Hall.
I'm still trying to process this. Chimera is what now? What? What the heck? See, like, I mean, yes, but see, my understanding of how Khajiit's, their ruling system works is that, you have the main. And I did not think queen was a thing that they had, given, the main. Chimera is not the main, as far as I know. So, is my understanding of how the Khajiit leadership worked has been completely thrown out the window. What? What? I don't even know how to process this. Really. Hold on. I at least need to do this. Bow. Okay. I did not know that Chimera I've wanted to know what her deal was since we met her in the Elsewhere prologue quests. Now that I know, I'm just still sitting here like mind blown. Mind completely blown. Was not expecting that at all. Wow. Okay, hold on. I need to take a second and look this up because I'm like, okay, so now I just need to figure out what the heck is going on with all of this. Okay. Oh, okay, so the main is more of a spiritual leader, I guess, then. Okay. I think I understand, sort of. I don't know. There's a lot that has been happening. Talk to Gareshri, because WTF, sir.
Thank you for helping defend Riverhold from the Usurper Queen's forces and killing a dragon. That was amazing. I just wish Chimera had not revealed herself in quite so open a fashion.
Is what Chimera said true? Is she really the heir to the throne of Rimmon?
Chimera is indeed the daughter of King Hemekar and Queen Numara. She alone survived the murder of the royal family and has served as my aide ever since. The men and I hope to reveal her identity after we had the Euraxia situation more well in hand.
So you think Chimera made a mistake revealing her true identity to rally your people?
A mistake? No. I trust her instincts. She will make a good queen for our people. But Chimera lets her emotions get the better of her, and she can be reckless. I worry that those tendencies could end her rule before it truly begins.
How is it that Chimera's identity was able to remain a secret all this time?
Euraxia killed most of the palace staff and quickly spread word that the royal family was dead. Chimera hid in plain sight, often working far from Rimmon, and her pendant protects her from magical detection. Now, talk to Tharn. Plans must be made.
I'll talk to him.
You killed a dragon. Impressive, but don't let it go to your head. It was just one, and not even that large of a specimen. Plus, of course, no one will remember your feat. They're all going to be talking about the return of their queen.
Why didn't you help me against the dragon?
I had every faith in your ability to handle the situation. There was no need to intervene and tarnish your moment of glory. Besides, my considerable strategic skills serve the Khajiiti cause better than my battle magic. I leave the mayhem to you.
Yeah, did you know that Chimera is the rightful heir to the Rimmon throne?
Honestly, I had no idea. Chimera's rousing words were all well and good, but it will take more than inspiring speeches and old siege weapons to take down my half-sister.
About that, did you and Gareshri come up with a plan on how to deal with Euraxia?
Based on recent events, only one course of action makes sense. We must strike at Rimmon and remove my half-sister from the throne before she rallies her forces. First, however, take this. Compensation for stopping the undead and killing a dragon. My half-sister continues to be an embarrassment to our family name. The time has come to deal with Euraxia. Permanently.
Permanently? You want us to kill your own sister?
Half-sister. And yes, if it comes to that. Euraxia conquered Rimmon without authorization. She oppressed the Khajiit, unleashed hordes of undead, and made a deal with the dragons. If we don't depose her, I hate to imagine what she'll do next.
Burn the castle down? Got it! I know, right? Like, at this point, I honestly feel like that's our only course of action. Do we have the forces to make a direct assault on the Rimmon Palace? Because I don't think we do.
Who said anything about a direct assault? Subterfuge is called for. I suggest a small group slip into the palace, locate Euraxia, and remove her from the throne by any means necessary. Talk to Garesh Ree. He knows someone who can get us inside.
Okay.
Now that I have revealed my true heritage, we need to act quickly, Lord Speaker.
I agree with the princess. The time has come to remove my half-sister from the throne.
Queen Tarn. I have not been a princess in a very long time.
I stand corrected. Queen Chimera. You said you had a way to get us into the palace, Lord Speaker?
I do. Five Claw, let us speak.
Sneak in and commit arson. Hopefully.
Like most of Abnur Tharn's plans, it is both brilliant and daring. If it has any chance to succeed, however, we need a way to get a small force into the palace without being seen. Luckily, I may have an answer.
So, what's your idea for getting us into the palace without alerting Euraxia's guards?
The former custodian of the palace, he knew the place like the back of his paw. Remarkably, he survived Euraxia's conquest and the purge of the royal family. Find him, and he should be able to provide us with an unseen path into the palace.
Who is this custodian? Where do I find him?
Aneshi. He served as castellan for Rimmon Palace under King Hamekar. You can find Aneshi southeast of here, where he now cares for a shrine to the ancient hero Kunzari. Learn what he knows. Then meet the rest of the strike force in Rimmon.
I'll head to the shrine and talk to him. Alright. We do have some other things we need to take care of before we head down in that direction, though. Because we need to go over there. And I finally... Do you guys remember I had a quest marker on my map for this building, and I could not figure out how to get at it? Well, I couldn't figure out how to get at it because I am unobservant and didn't realize this was a door. So this leads us down in here, where there is a quest you can pick up. And basically, you're wandering around trying to find the pieces to fill this in. But yes, I'm an idiot and did not realize that was not a wall, it was actually a door. Now, the funny thing about this is that I'm pretty sure I found the piece that was in the tomb. So, this quest may be a bit bugged for me, but, you know, we're going to do the thing anyway. And we're going to do this before we head off in that direction of the place we need to go. And hopefully, you know, this time I can actually mark this delve off as complete. Because despite the fact that I have gotten the achievement for this particular delve, it's still not marked as done on my map. So, you know, it's an issue. And we are going to fix it. I know, righty? I mean, it's pretty much par for the course, really, with anything out here, such as Kunzari, but, you know, or Raijin, whichever one it is we're dealing with. I mean, that works too. That completely works too. Oh, by the by, as I ride over, have you guys seen the latest items that are going to be in the cash shop that are coming? I've posted a link in our Discord earlier today for anybody who has not seen. But an old crate is going to be returning, which is pretty exciting. If there was anything in there that you absolutely wanted and did not acquire when it was there, that is the time to get it. I don't remember what all was in the scale color crate, though. Like, it has been a while since I've seen it. At some point, when I'm done with the stream today, I am probably going to go hunting to see if I can find a list of everything that was in the scale color crate. And post that to the Discord. So if there's anything in there that, you guys are interested in obtaining, beforehand. But again, the crates are all basically, the crates are basically random chance. There's no guarantee that you're actually going to get a thing that you're looking for in them. But, they do have some things, and you can usually buy them with gems if you've saved up enough. So we are probably not going to be able to mark this off as done. It's fine. Big house that's probably haunted. Yes, that is one of the things that is going to be coming. Very excited about that too. Hi Ocho, how are you?
The outsider.
We were just talking about some of the shinies that are coming into the cash shop soon. Have you seen the list? I forget which video at this point. Oh, that one, yes. It took me a minute. Everybody else gets to see that tomorrow. That's fair. That is fair. But old crates are coming back temporarily. I forget for how long. Which is the most exciting bit for me. E is very excited about the house that is apparently going to be coming. I don't know if that means E intends to buy it. Does E intend to buy it? I have no idea how expensive that would be. Oh, that is a thing. I did not actually get that bit. Whoa!
Not so fast, Walker. Rachin would first have a word with you.
Hello, sir.
You know the message.
So, you have found the first piece of the Rethana de Renada. Impressive. But Rachin can't help but wonder if you have patience enough to find the other 15. After all, he has hidden them very well.
Who are you?
This one is the Shadow of Rachin. Well, a Shadow of Rachin. There are 7 of us, all told. Surely you have heard of Rachin, yes? Elsewhere's greatest thief, whose crimes were so fabulous he became divine. This one is but an avatar of his greatness.
So you're an avatar of a trickster god. And you stole the mural. Why?
Do you expect a truthful answer? What kind of trickster do you take this one for? Here, let us make a deal. If you find all the pieces, each and every one, Rachin will consider sharing his motivations. Only then.
And how do I go about finding the rest of them?
Of course, Rachin will provide clues. What fun would it be otherwise? 15 clues to find 15 pieces. Collect them all and restore Rithana di Renada, which was thought just a legend. Sound exciting, Walker?
Fine, I'll play along with your game, I guess.
Here then, a book for your convenience. Is not Rachin kind? Ah, and one other thing. Outside help is strictly forbidden. Iraya might have solved this one's first clue, but the rest are up to you.
Alright, I'll find the pieces on my own then.
A trickster, a hero, and an ancient mural. Just the recipe for a grand adventure, no? Ah, but this one is most excited to see it unfold.
How am I to collect the mural pieces now?
Why, you have Rachin's Book of Riddles, do you not? Each verse will let you know where a certain piece of the Rithana di Renada can be found.
And you can't give me any more context than that.
Well, this one is feeling rather generous today. Rachin will let you know that every piece lies in northern Elsewhere. The more you explore, the more likely you are to find them.
Great, okay. Let's see, where's this book? Riddles of... Okay. So, we have an assortment of riddles here. Which I'm gonna have to go through later and figure out which is which.
A trick.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want the fragment, please.
By the way, if you see Pakruti, tell him he still owes this one a pouch of gold.
Outsider. Perhaps you are the one to deliver our message. Perhaps you will die like the rest.
Trickster God is Khajiit. That bodes well. I know, right? Also, hey Grim, how are you doing? Yeah, apparently he broke a mural. And now we have to piece it back together using his riddles. Because this is apparently what you do.
Live, and you will share our story. Die, and you will share our tomb.
Not bad looking. Stuff to watch whilst I work on the next book cover. More details, please, sir. What book? Also, why can we not be minotaurs in this game? There we go. That's marked as completed now. Okay, now we can get out of here. Okay, I did not actually have the achievement for that. I thought I did. I did not. Huh. Go figure. Grim is self-employed by an author, currently working on Apocalypse Gates Book 6 that's currently been written. Wow. I feel like I've been following you for so long and I did not know this. Like, how have I been following you this long? And like, this is the first I feel like I'm hearing about it. Also back up so we can go back to Riverhold. And then we go off in pursuit of the guy who can hopefully get us into the Rimmon Palace stealthily. I mean, yes, E, they do. part of me feels kind of bad, especially when you know, I've been following a person for a while, and I feel like there are some things I should have just at least picked up in the course of me following them. And somehow I completely missed that one. Grim's dream job to get to draw for a living. Been doing this for about a year now, with maybe 10 covers in so far. Damn. It's a lot of art. Hey, Cadwell.
The catfolk save Riverhold. I defended the bridge, you know. Gave us a tactical advantage. For a moment, I heard Zumog Foom's dreadful call. Almost deserted my post and went to join him before the sound abruptly went silent.
So he can control you?
No, probably not. Being a sort of undead myself, I can sense necromantic influence. But I'm no mindless cadaver that can be manipulated from afar. Well, I'm not completely mindless.
You know, I have to give him credit. At least he has a sense of humor about the whole thing. Which is more than I think I'd have if I found out something like that. Apocalypse Gate series from book 3, Alpha World series from book 6, Binding World View side books. Wow. I'm gonna have to look those up now.
Ah, you've returned. Let us speak.
Hi.
Greetings, greetings. Were you able to find the missing mural pieces?
I recovered a piece of the mural. Rajin's shadow stole them.
If you want to pull my tail, you could at least try a bit harder than that. Really, what would Rajin's shadow want with the Rithana de Renada? It might have historical significance, but it's certainly not a prize worthy of the trickster god.
That's what he told me.
Sure. Just let me know if you meet John and Jode next, yes? We could use some brighter moons. What?
So nothing, of course. Oh, you found one of the pieces!
I did, yes. Hi.
I see you've collected a missing piece. Slick work. Now, if we only had clues for the other 15 pieces, makes finding them particularly difficult for us, no?
Well, Rajin's shadow stole the pieces, and he gave me a book of riddles to find them all.
Rajin's shadow? I'll be honest, that's a lot to take in. But after all you've done for us, how can I not offer you the benefit of the doubt? Feel free to place any mural pieces that you find, and here, something for your troubles. To think that the Rithana de Renada...
Okay. And that is just another thing that you can do in the Zone of Elsewhere. Go hunting for pieces of a mural stolen by the shadow of a Khajiit trickster god. Because, of course, that is the thing that happens in Elsewhere. See, Apocalypse Gates... Okay, I recommend Alpha World. AG tends to be a bit tough for people for book 1 since its name says it all. But all are generally lit RPG books. Well, that sounds like it's right up my alley, so I will definitely have to check those out. Alright, now let's go find the Nishi. Where is he? Or she. Okay, dude they're over there. But it looks like there's also a quest along here, so we're going to take the Way Shrine over to Rimmen and run from there. Because I've at least been on the road to Rimmen, And I have not run into any quests along that road. So, hopefully, you know, we'll be able to find more quests to do along the way. And hopefully they all involve basically kicking Euraxian soldiers' butts. Because I do not like them. I do not like them at all. Which I also feel like I'd feel slightly bad about if I was playing an Imperial character in this game. I'm not. I'm playing a Bosmer. But I do feel like if I was playing an Imperial, I'd have slightly harder time with it. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It is probably just me. Actually, it looks like we can get there this way. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys were playing an Imperial character, would you have issues murdering Euraxian soldiers? Hey, Masik, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Is it this way?
Offer yourself to divine Alkosh and be saved.
Speaking of quests, an Imperial Star Wars? No. They're in this universe. They're humanoids, slightly inspired by like Rome and Imperial legions and things like that. I should get back into ESO. Not played since before Morrowind. You definitely should. There's going to be. Speaking of, there's going to be a new announcement. In a couple of weeks. The devs, they're having a conference down in Vegas, I think, and we get to find out some more information about the expansion we have coming at some point, which I have heard tell of where we are going, and I am excited if it proves to be true. I've been following some fairly big names in the Elder Scrolls Online community, and they've been getting things from the devs teasing it, and I'm very excited if it is true. Man, it's been a long time since I've been to a Vegas con.
New year, new cheers.
Oh dear. Buh. Oh my god, is that a snowman unicorn? Oh my god, it's a narwhal. It is basically a narwhal. That is adorable. That is adorable, Chibi. I am here for that. You would feel no guilt whatsoever. I can see that. Grim lives an hour outside of Vegas. That's exciting. Well, I mean, it could be, depending. If Vegas is your thing. I feel like driving in Vegas would be a pain in the butt, though. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Never been, to be honest. Vegas does not really appeal to me that much. I don't know. I'm not the sort of person who enjoys larger cities, really. Visiting them once in a while is fine. But, oh.
Holiday bits it is then.
Thank you for the bits, Masik. Much appreciated. Many hearts. Many hearts to you guys. In fact, you know what? I think I need some filthy hearts. Much love in the chat. Vegas rules. Bring a water bottle because it's so dry. Prepare for static shocks and get a cab rather than driving for yourself. The place is a maze. I'd believe it. I would believe it. To be honest. Also, water. I tend to carry water with me everywhere anyway. Which, by the way, hydrate, you guys. Hydrate yourselves. Hydrate or dihydrate. Anywhere. Does not matter where. Water is important. This has been your PSA. Chibi! Not Hydra, hydrate. It's really fun. We walk from Excalibur to In-N-Out Burger and back. That, I don't know. Oh God, what has begun? What has begun? Also, that feels like the sort of thing Antu would just take and run with. So there's a part of me that is slightly disappointed at Antu's lack of presence right now. Yeah, speaking of the static shocks and everything, it's a thing that I have been like. It's winter right now in the US, obviously, and it is dry AF. I swear I touch everything and I shock it somehow. I don't know how that keeps happening. It is very annoying. Alright, it must be on my way. Aw, okay. But have a good night, Masek, and Happy New Year! Thank you for coming by. Chibi has a humidifier. It's not really helping. That is somewhat discouraging. I've actually been thinking about trying to pick one up for myself. So, in the hopes that it would help. Apparently it is not. Oh, that's right. We came over here because quest. Also, can we just talk about this pretty Khajiit lady for a second? I mean, look at her. I love her facial markings. Get a larger one. I will keep that in mind, Chibi.
Aha! More faithful heed the call. You wish to go to Sunspire Temple and pray before divine Alkash yourself? Natrara will take you.
Okay, wait, hold on. What's going on at Sunspire Temple?
Oh, a wondrous thing, a true miracle. The Dragon King of Cats, Alkash incarnate, has descended on the temple to lead his stray kin back to the righteous path. Will you heed his call?
There's a dragon at your temple.
No, Walker, a god, the first of the divine litter, Alkash. Maybe you know him by his other names. Akatosh, dragon god of time, Oriel, all aspects of the first cat. Have faith. When we reach Sunspire, you will see I speak the truth.
Alright, I'll go to Sunspire.
Hop in my cart when you're ready for the journey, and I will take you to Priestess Shalani. Though it would behoove me to depart with a full cart. Perhaps you'd help Natrada gather more faithful. A dozen would do, but she will take you either way.
Can you tell me more about your faith?
You may think Khajiit only worship the moons and look to the little Thar for guidance, but there are many gods to whom we pray to or appease.
Is this a dungeon quest? This is a dungeon quest. Okay. That is a dungeon quest. We are going to ignore that for right now, because that is a thing that I do not really know how to do. I do not have 12 friends to run that with, but that is a thing that can definitely be done. She needs a full cart. Packaged snacks? I mean, that would be my thought, to be honest. I'd hope that's not the case, but what do I know, really? Given that she needs like 12 people, apparently, I'm going to assume it's like a raid situation, which, yeah, I definitely do not know enough people for that. We're just gonna do a quick pass along here, just to see if there's a quest along this road, because I don't know if there is or not. Snacks for her dragon god. Oh dear. Oh dear. I would hope not. Hello, what are you? Oh, you're a merchant. Hi.
The prow's full of dangerous creatures.
I actually need to sell you some things, I think, so. Please take some of my stuff. Thank you. I don't think there's anything on this road, but I just want to double check anyway. Oh, looks like there's a crafting station up this way. Handy. Okay, but is that all there is up here? That may be all there is up here. I lost the road. I lost the road somewhere. I don't even know where it went at this point. There it is. There's the road. Just keeping an eye out for quest markers as we go. You know what, Grim? I can actually, I should be able to permit you to do that for like a few seconds. There is a Discord, so you could theoretically post it in there. Let's see if this works. If it works, possibly. It does not. Okay. I thought I could do it individually for a second, but I don't think I can. Ah, there we go. Maybe it worked and I just didn't realize. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let us take a look at the pretty art. You did not. Oh, wow. I like. I really like that. I like your cover concepts as well. Like, I don't know if that's a dragon head on that last one in the lower right, but I like the idea of it. Oh, it is. Excellent. Respect the dragons. I say that, but we're basically murdering dragons in this game right now, so. But, like, that's really cool. I will definitely have to look more later. Yes, feel free to come and join the Discord if you have not yet. We are a quiet bunch, but full of love. Okay, let's come down this way to the corner where we may pick up a quest along the way. Yes, there's the quest marker. Quest marker. It's making me so happy I can actually attack these quest markers now.
Well, aren't you off in a hurry?
Hi, who are you?
Heading to Surindar's cradle? I hope you brought your own water skin. Or you could buy one off me. My rates are reasonable, given the drought.
What's wrong with the Adeptorium?
Water, or rather the lack of it. Something stopped the flow from the aqueduct to Surindar's cradle. I've been hauling water for them in the meantime, but they can't keep this up forever.
What's the problem at the aqueduct?
Don't know. Old stones, old gates and levers. Who can say for sure? I overheard the adepts discussing the trouble. A young one, Vosby, seems keen to solve the issue. If you want to know more, she's the person to ask.
All right, I will find Vosby and learn more about the water problems at Surindar's cradle. It's on the way anyway, apparently. Okay, so we go this way. I think. Whoops. I think I'm going the right way. I don't know. That's a harpy. Oh god, are the harpies destroying things? I would not be surprised if the harpies were destroying things. Excellent. Feel free to share the links there as well.
We must do something about the water, Silujo. If you would just...
No adept can face the wastes alone, child. This one insists you stay.
Vosby cannot understand. Only puddles remain in the Adeptorium cisterns, but still Silujo forbids this one to act.
I heard there's a problem with the water supply?
Our Adeptorium, Surindar's cradle, is parched by a drought. We rely on the Anequina aqueduct to supply our water, but something halted the flow. Now adepts and pilgrims go thirsty. We tend to the sick here. Without water, many of them may die.
Well, that's not good. Do you have any idea what halted the flow?
No, and we never will if Silujo gets his way. He yowls about the risks, but Vosby is not the saucer-eyed kitten she was when Silujo found her. This one must fix this. You're a warrior, yes? Would you escort Vasby to investigate the aqueduct?
Yeah, I'll help you investigate and return the flow of water to Srendar's cradle.
Thank you for helping, Rook. We should investigate the nearest gate of the aqueduct, just south of here. Srendar willing, we will find whatever blocks the water there. Vasby will meet you soon. This one must speak to Silojo before she leaves.
Has the aqueduct ever gone dry before?
No. My teachers examined the Order's histories and found no evidence of droughts in the past. But we live in curious times, yes? Dragons fly, dead walk. A broken aqueduct would not seem out of place.
Is there any chance that the source of the water just ran dry?
Vasby does not think so. Before the water reaches Srendar's cradle, it passes Rimen. And for all the city's problems, a drought is not one of them. That means the flow is blocked somewhere between the city and the Adeptorium.
That's not good. You're half an hour late for your get Chibi! Go! Much love to you, though. Thank you for stopping by. Wanting to stop them. 3 gold says he blocked it. I would not be surprised at this point, Grim. Okay, so let's see if we can't... Do you get to hear the conversation? No. Okay. So we need to go over this way. Now, I saw some harpies coming down here.
Oh, you found it. We should examine the gate at the top of the ramp.
So I would not be surprised if harpies had something to do with it, but... Okay, so she said examine the gate, top of the ramp. Okay.
Open and dry, as expected. Hopefully we'll find the blockage at the second gate.
Okay, the next one is... Oh, let's talk to her.
Busby hopes we can find the problem soon. Otherwise, we may have to investigate the Bandar Span.
What's the Bandar Span?
A portion of the aqueduct that runs through Bandar's litter. A canyon to the east of the Adeptorium. Silojo forbids us to go there, ever since this one was a Jakajit.
Why is it forbidden?
Vasby does not know. She has, at times, heard whispers from the older adepts. Something about the Nahatan flu. This one asked Silojo outright about the place years ago. He only shook his head and said it was far, far from Srendar's light.
Why is it called Bandar's litter?
Old moon tales. Clan mothers say the stone pillars of the canyon were Bandar's children. Elkosh turned them to stone as a reprisal for one of the bandit god's pranks. The trickster hid the pillars in this canyon where they would be warm and safe.
Alright, let's go to the second gate.
Vasby will be right behind you, but be careful, Walker. Silojo can be overprotective, but he would not resort to lies to hold us back. The dangers of the wastes are real, as you know. Truly, I hate to worry him, but Vasby must do this.
Okay, where can I find the second gate?
Follow the line of the aqueduct east. It should lead you straight to the next gate. Vasby will meet you there.
You're not coming with me? I'm supposed to protect you.
Ha! You protect me by clearing the way, Walker. This one wants to take a moment to study this gate, in case we must fix one later. Vasby will be safe. You will stop worrying, yes?
I mean, here's hoping. Okay. Next gate, which is further down this way. Whoop! Forever taking the crunchy way down. Nope. Stay over there, very angry cats. Oh, that's an... These are ogres. What the heck? Why are there ogres?
Got you! Vasby is a quick study, eh? Let's examine this new gate.
Vasby, no! This is not the place for you! Vasby, no! Okay.
Got you! Vasby is a quick study, eh?
There she is.
Let's
Okay.
examine this new gate.
Ramp is here.
Dry. Zispo. Wait, what is this?
A very good question. What is it? An old weathered adept's habit. The pattern and stitching strongly resemble that of the Srendar Cradle's adepts. That was bad and you should feel bad.
This scrap of cloth. Vasby knows it well. It is part of a Srendar adept's habit. One of the old ones we don't wear anymore. Could an adept have been out here?
Who would wear a habit like that?
Vasby does not think anyone wore it. The way it is torn, it looks like someone used it to dress a wound. Do you see the stains? This one smells blood, too. A warning, perhaps. Or a clue.
You think the person who dropped this is responsible for the water shortage?
Maybe. Vasby is no investigator, but finding something like this near the gate feels like a sign. We should find the person, if only to make sure they are not badly hurt, yes?
How do you propose we find them?
We could start by searching around the columns that hold the aqueduct up. Someone gravely injured may have rested in the structure's shadow. No time to waste, Walker. Let's go.
You're sure that no one at Srendar's Cradle wears a habit like this?
Certain. After the worst of the Nahatan flu had passed, Salujo and the others burned every scrap of cloth touched by the illness. Quilts, linens, and yes, even their habits. Nothing remained of them, aside from paintings in the cloisters.
Well, they must not have burned everything.
It appears that way, yes. Come, whoever this belonged to may need our help.
Well, I do not. I mean, I disagree and feel like you should, but... Oh, there are so many ogres. Bloody habit. The seal of Srendar stitched into this ragged shred of cloth is covered with dry blood, likely from a seeping wound.
Another shred of a habit? The blood seems more spotty. From a sword, maybe. Let's keep looking.
Yep, another piece. Weathered cameo. This old cameo depicts a female Khajiit. The face is lightly worn, probably from being clutched and polished often.
The blood trail goes cold, yes? But what is that? A cameo? The face looks... This was not dropped by accident, Walker. There must be more to find.
Light sphere! Poke, poke, poke. That is one of the things I like about the Templar abilities, that light spear. Crumpled nursery rhyme. A thirst for virtue, composed by a friend. Sweet Srendar's Cradle, no soup in the ladle, no water for piping hot tea. The puddles are shrinking, the spirits are sinking, where went the spirits' mercy? No tears were they crying for those who lay dying when water flowed free as the breeze. Only one deserves quarter, and that will reward her, the sweet cat who survived the disease. Huh.
This is a nursery rhyme, isn't it? Like the one Vasby read every night as a kitten. Srendar's mercy. Please hurry, Walker.
Why? What is going on? I feel like she knows something and she's just not telling me. Swaddling cloth. A fraying cloth once brightly colored and embroidered with protective charms.
Vasby recognizes that pattern. Come, let's keep looking, come.
Wait, was it hers? I feel like it might have been. I guess we come down here. Here. Aha! Scarred coin. A small disc of polished iron. Whatever was engraved on its surfaces has been scratched off.
And we find a death coin lost, of course. Something that gleams to take to the sands behind the stars. We should talk. The bloody bandages, the cameo, and swaddle cloth. All these trinkets and mementos lead to a forbidden place. Bandar's litter. Vasby has not been totally honest with you, Walker. This one has a very personal stake in this business.
Yeah, you seem to recognize all those items. What haven't you told me?
The drought. It's because of me. That is why Vasby insisted on being the one to investigate. Every year, on this one's birthday, someone leaves a gift outside the cloisters. Gifts like the nursery rhyme, coin, and cameo we found, you see?
So the gift giver left a trail to lead us here? Why do you think it's related to the drought?
Days after the aqueduct ran dry, the gift giver left a jug of cold, fresh water outside this one's door. It was a message, you see, for Vasby. Now we find these dressings and keepsakes, all leading to Bandar's litter. Our answers are there.
Fair enough. You said this place is forbidden, though. Why?
Old ghosts haunt this place. Angry spirits that moan and howl curses in the night. Silujo always insisted we stay away. I hate to disobey him, but we have no choice. The last sluice gate and the person we pursue are both inside. Are you prepared?
Yeah, let's get moving. I think. Where am I even going? I'm going this way. I think. I don't know where. Oh, this is mine. Oh, what is in this box? Can I open it? Aha. Okay, where is this thing? Up top? Above. Okay, so we need to come up here. Oh, look, a harpy. Harpy murder! That place is forbidden! Like Adventurers Care, that's pretty much an invitation. I know, right? Like, don't tell me a thing is forbidden. I'm just gonna go poke at it with a stick later anyway. This way, this way. No. How big is this area? Area is fairly big. I thought the thing I needed was down here, but...
Be careful in this place, Walker. The ghosts could emerge at any moment.
I think I need to come down here. Oh, jeez! This may have been a mistake. Nope! You should be working on game. I mean, yes. No, the thing I need is up there, I think. I would have thought it'd be down here, but apparently not. Like, I felt like coming down here made the most sense, but apparently... No, I'm in the right area. Follow the stranger. Hey, wait! Come back here! What? Come back here!
Busby, beloved child. Finally you have come home at last.
I don't... We only want to restore the water.
Water? No. No conferencers, child. Answers from ashes. Take up to our camp at the Bandar Gate. Kill the other and cleanse him in flame. The scouring fire will claim Sarindar's cradle soon enough.
What? Hey! Dude! WTF? What is going on? Only thing I really know about this expansion is dragons and cat shopkeepers. I mean, you're not wrong. Basically, in this expansion,
over here.
We accidentally let loose a bunch of dragons in Elsewhere, which is where we are right now. Abner Thorne's half-sister basically usurped the throne of the cat people of the Khajiit. It is now ruling as the usurper queen. So, plot for this expansion is basically twofold. One, stop the dragons from basically destroying the entire thing. And two, at this point we need to flat out kill Abner Tharn's half-sister. So that's where we're at right now. It's not going to be easy. Also with the expansion, we got a new class, Necromancers, which you do need to be careful using some of the Necromancer abilities in-game, like if you're in Major Settlement, because some abilities will trigger the justice system, and you could get a sizable bounty on your head just by using certain abilities. As far as I'm aware, those abilities are very clearly marked, but it's very cool. I enjoy the class quite a bit. I'm not playing one right now. I'm currently playing a Nightblade, but from what I've seen and played of the class, it's a lot of fun. Is it actually Necromancer or just a skin thing? No, it's an actual class. Just like, you know, Nightblades, Templars are a thing. You can raise skeletons. You can basically turn into a giant skeleton and attack people. You can raise dead, rip souls from people, or at least from the enemy. You can use necromantic magics to actually restore your allies, which is how I would play it, because that's just me, and that's just the kind of person I am. Grim was running a hard thief / Dark Brotherhood type. I actually haven't touched the Dark Brotherhood DLC yet. That is the plan once I'm done with the Elsewhere stuff, because right now Elsewhere has slight priority. But I'm excited to eventually check out the Dark Brotherhood stuff. The Thieves Guild quests were a lot of fun. But right now it is Elsewhere for me, which has been very hard. I've been resisting touching this for like 6 months, like since it came out. Because I was trying to get through the Covenant storyline first. That took me so long to get through. But it was worth it. It was worth it, because this is a lot of fun. The whole Thieves Guild thing got me back into the game. Dark Brotherhood helps in some of those. It's true. It's true. I've seen some people who have gone through the Dark Brotherhood stuff, and I've seen them knife NPCs in the back. It's pretty cool. I'm too nice to do that, but I want to play it anyway. I don't know what exactly that says about me, but it is a thing.
Silujo saw everything. We must save Vasby quickly, please.
Okay, Silujo, what are you doing here?
I may not be Vasby's father, but I feel a father's love for her. What parent would let their child wander the Kaj with a stranger? Silujo followed at a distance, but could not stop Vasby in time. The stricken cats took her deeper into the canyon.
Okay, the leader called Vasby by name and urged his people to burn Srendar's cradle. Why?
The flu. Time heals some wounds and causes others to fester. Sometimes even the greatest healer cannot see all ends. Forgive me. Silujo is an old cat. He rambles. We must go to the Bandar Gate to halt the flames and save my Vasby.
All right, let's go.
There is a cavern deep within the litter. If memory serves, it ascends to the Bandar Gate. We will find the aqueduct blockage and Vasby there. Come, we must hurry.
Do you have a plan for saving her?
Silujo will try to make these sick, scarred cats see reason. To cure a sickness, a healer must know the ailment's cause. Old hatreds are not so different. We lose time discussing this. Have faith that all will proceed as Srendar wishes.
I mean, faith is all well and good, but doesn't always help everything. Oh, jeez. Hi. Oh my god. I don't know if these are better or worse than zombies.
These sick, scarred, you see, we call them the stricken. After the Nahatan flu ravaged their bodies, the people of elsewhere cast them out.
Why? Why would they do that? Oh jeez, so many! Okay, up this way. Assuming this way. I don't actually know where I'm going.
They came to Srendar's cradle once for healing, but the king's vizier would have put our adeptorium to the torch if he knew we harbored the sick.
Some of these names, man. I mean, you
know the reason they hate us. It is my fault. They wish to burn our home because I cast them into Bandar's litter to die.
Yeah, that is basically what happened, it sounds like. And you technically don't need to do the Fighters and Mage Guild quest lines. They're good for some things. And obviously, if you want to use one of the more meta/optimal builds, there are some abilities that you can get from those skill lines that people like you to have. But it's not necessary to do.
Silujo must speak to you. Before we go further, we must speak.
What is it?
The Bandar Gate lies beyond that door. The Stricken's leader as well, Vasby's true father. His love and sorrow has turned to hatred for me. Silujo has no illusions. Death waits for this one through this passage, for the actions of his past.
Do you really believe that?
Silujo does not fear this death if it will save Vasby. Before it happens, though, this one must ask. You now know the story of Srendar's cradle, of the sick left to die. When this one is gone, Vasby will have questions. What will you tell her?
I haven't made... Oh, God, I don't know. What do I tell her? Our options are you had an impossible decision to make. You don't deserve to be judged for it. You swore to heal the stick, but instead you left them to die. What you did was murder. And I haven't made up my mind. To be honest, I don't think I have. Because, I mean, on the one hand, yeah, I get that he did have an impossible decision to make in regards to that. But also, he did leave people to die. And, like, I don't know how I'd explain that, to be honest. I haven't made up my mind.
Silujo understands. It can be difficult to know what to do in such a position, but this one cannot say what he did was wrong. As loathsome as it was, as cruel, it was not wrong. I only hope my child will understand. Now come. Vasby waits.
Okay. This is not gonna go well in any way, so... I mean, we know that going into this. Somebody is likely gonna die. And how much do you guys want to bet it's going to be my choice who lives or dies again? Because that is usually how it tends to go in these things. Why I'm the one who basically has to make the decision every single time, I do not know.
Vasby, you are unharmed, yes?
No. My daughter is no longer yours to corrupt, adept.
Oh, jeez. Dude is dead. I guess I don't have to make a choice after all, because he is already dead. Although, we may have to make a choice about her actual father. Oh boy.
Silujo, no! This is my fault. Srendar, forgive me.
Is he alive?
He breathes, but faintly. Vasby will take him back to the cradle. My hands won't stop shaking. The Straken's leader, Hulzar, wields horrible magic. He told me that the adepts took me from him, that they stole everything from him. He said
You said he's your father.
Yes. He said he left me gifts so that I would not forget him. But seeing me grow closer to Silujo, closer to the Order, twisted his tail to the breaking point. He lured Vasby here to Banda's litter. Now he plans to burn the Adeptorium.
Well, we have to stop him.
Please, Walker. If there is any way to spare Hulzar, have mercy. Vasby knows he is mad, but to lose two fathers at once. Srendar, help me. This one is so lost. Moons. Why did Silujo come here? He must have known the Stricken would kill him.
He did it to save you.
This one only needed saving because she disobeyed Silujo. He came here because of Vasby. He dies because of Vasby.
Silujo told me he was ready for this. It's his penance for something he did a long time ago.
This one knows. Hulza told me about how he and his wife, my mother, came to the cradle with a tiny Vasby in their arms. He described the long march to Bandar's litter and the cold, moonless nights that followed. More suffering on my account.
How could that be your fault? You can't take the blame for everything.
How could it not be Vasby's fault? Had Hulza's wife not carried Vasby in her womb, they never would have come to Srendar's cradle. Had Vasby not sought to restore the water, Silujo would live. Please, just find Hulzar. Vasby must work.
I want to give her so many hugs. You cannot take responsibility for everything, tiny one. Hey, Hulzar.
Think you could keep me from my vengeance? Come, Dean.
I gotta kick your butt. Oh jeez, suddenly more of them! Oh dear lord.
Vasby, I'm sorry.
Oh jeez, I turned him into an ash pile. That was not intentional. I definitely could not save him. I am sorry, Vasby. Okay, how the heck do I get up there? Stairs. Here we go. Let's open this. Oh god, did I break it? Okay, no, I didn't break it. Okay, we're good. Nothing is broken. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I didn't break anything. Also, this is definitely the crunchy way down. It's fine as well. Oh, jeez. Ogres. Ride, murder deer. Keep me from the ogres, please. Thank you. You know, when this started, my first thought was honestly the ogres did something. Because that's the way it tends to go. But no, in this case, it was, oh look, Khajiit effed up. Oh, he's dead. We will have you two sit down and work things out. Turns him to ash. He left me no choice. I mean, technically I did not really have much of an option in that regard. It's just something my weapons do.
You return. Good. Vasby already loses too much today. Silojo did not... Vasby could not... He is gone. His soul wanders the sands behind the stars now.
I'm sorry.
The other adepts mourn for him as Vasby does. But they do not know the truth of his death, or the cost of the water you restored. But you know. Vasby knows. And it may be too much for her to bear.
Hi, Eris. What do you mean?
Vasby loved this place. She idolized Silojo and the other healers. She prayed to Srendar for the strength and wisdom to serve as well as those who came before. But Srendar's cradle is a lie. My dream is a lie. What is Vasby to do now?
What do you mean the cradle's a lie?
The people of elsewhere think that the adepts of the cradle worked miracles to stave off the flu. Now I see that they only hid the sick in the wilderness to let them die. How can this one just ignore that? How can I dedicate my life to such a place?
And here's the choice, not where I thought it would be. You know, this is actually kind of a refreshing change. I'm so used to the major choice of anything being, hey, you have 2 NPCs, which one of them dies? This one, it's just, hey, do I tell her to stay here and keep being a healer or leave? I actually don't know. Because, like, I've kind of been where she is, so I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I honestly do not know the answer for this one. Not that there's, you know, an answer per se. One answer is not more right than the other. I don't know. How do you tell somebody? Like, you can't change the past, but the future is yet to be written. It is true. It is very true. Also true, Grim. Also true. You know what? Yeah. Stay. Your dream of being a healer still means something. History can't change that.
Yes, this one will stay. But I will not lie about what happened here. Silojo made an impossible choice, but the people deserve to hear the truth. Thank you, Walker. We only just met, but you are the closest thing to family that Vasby has left.
Aww.
Brothers, sisters, Vasby must speak about Silojo's passing.
And now she tells them the truth.
One learned the truth of the stricken, of the role we healers played in their suffering. No longer. In Shrendar's name, we must go to Bandar's litter. We must help the stricken, and we must try to heal this age-old wound, for their sake and for ours.
You adopted a cat. I basically did, yeah.
Vasby has much to do. At the very least, I must find the names of the 6 Skald we left to die in Bandar's litter. If any of their kin remain, they should know what happened here. I always have a moment for you, though.
Do you have any other plans?
Other than researching this business of the stricken? Well, there are linens to clean and tinctures to make and... Oh, who am I kidding? We all need time to mourn. The loss of Silojo. It's like the heart being ripped from the body.
I'm sorry.
I know. Thank you. Afterward, yes. Research and making amends, I think. Many of the stricken remain in Bandar's litter. Vasby does not know if supplies and shelter will soothe their anger, but we must try to make them whole again.
I wish you luck with that.
Vasby thanks you, friend, for everything.
I would give her hugs if I were capable of doing so. Hug, however, is sadly not a command, and I feel like it should be. Technically, no. Like, I feel like we've adopted other cats along the way. We probably have. We will likely adopt more before we leave elsewhere, to be fair. I honestly would not be surprised. Oh god, it makes me so happy being able to actually poke at these quests. And almost none bother to learn your name. I mean...
Can Dark Elves, Nords, and Argonians actually work together? If not, this alliance is doomed.
In their defense, they call everybody certain things, so... Cats, Argonians, rulers, a soul-shriven and angry imperial uncle. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, look at that. If it isn't Nayu's little hero, who'd have thought we'd meet again? In Elsewhere, of all places. You wouldn't happen to be traveling to the town of Hakoshey, would you?
Why do you ask?
I'm investigating a rumor about the town's leader, Magnate Faina Darhak. Word has it that she's a descendant of the Akaviri potentate. A rather curious rumor, given that the potentate's bloodline should have been wiped out over a century ago.
Why are you investigating this rumor?
It's a personal matter pertaining to my grandfather's legacy. Painful as it is to say, my family's reputation depends on proving this rumor false. You wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? I could use a lending hand.
I can help investigate, I guess.
Why don't you begin by speaking to the lady in question? The magnate should be in the town square. Strike up a conversation and see what she reveals. In the meantime, I'll begin my own investigation. See what I can dig up.
Can you tell me more about Hakoshey?
Hakoshey was built after the fall of the Akaviri potentate. It's been, let's see now, a little over 100 years now? Yes, right around that. The town was founded by the Akaviri refugees who fled during that time.
What exactly is the Akaviri potentate?
Potentate Vesidou Shea began his political career as advisor to Emperor Riemann III. When the emperor was assassinated, the potentate stepped up as Cyrodiil's leader. Very fortunate for Vesidou Shea, of course. He was emperor in all but name.
Did he plot the assassination?
So goes the rumors, though nothing was ever proven. Unsurprisingly, an Akaviri on the Ruby Throne created conflict. The potentate was eventually assassinated himself. A few decades later, his heir was similarly slain.
Who assassinated them?
The Morag Tong, of course. Who else would be so competent? Following the death of potentate Severian Chorak and his heirs, a large number of Akaviri and their followers left Cyrodiil. Many wound up here and elsewhere.
So how have things been, Asher? I have not seen you since Morrowind, I believe.
Well, I would just love to give you all the torrid details of my last few writs. I'm afraid that secrecy comes with the job description. Suffice it to say, I've kept myself busy.
Do you often visit elsewhere?
Decided to come for a bit of sightseeing. After all, I heard Hakoshey is lovely this time of year.
And you don't happen to have a writ, do you?
Perhaps. After all, the Morag Tong does like to keep me busy. But right now, what I need to do is gather information. Prove yourself useful, and I may be willing to share some further details.
Any ideas about what Naryu's up to lately?
Oh, you know her. Probably up to the usual. A little wine, a little murder. Honestly, I generally find it in my best interest to not know exact details. Especially after all that trouble we went through in Balmora.
I wish Naryu was here. Oh, that's a cat. Sadly, no flirting with the pretty dark elf lady. Ah, well. Morag Tong, who else would have the balls? Dark Brotherhood kills 3 emperors and a dozen nobles in response. I know, right?
I haven't been able to sleep all week. Please, can't you do something?
Of course.
I'll have the town guards investigate tonight.
Thank you, Magnate Feyna Darak.
And who do we have here? Come, let us speak. Welcome to the town of Hakoshe. I must say it is not often I see a new face. Have you perhaps come to take part in our festival?
A festival?
The Proving Festival, yes. Through a series of trials, the people of Hakoshe must prove themselves to their ancestors. We do so by completing 3 trials, otherwise known as the 3 proofs.
Can you tell me about these 3 proofs?
First, the proof of reference calls on our ancestors to witness our deeds. Second, the proof of strength displays our might and bravery. Lastly, the proof of wisdom tests our knowledge and wit. Through these trials, we show our worth.
I'd like to join this festival if I may.
Of course. I'm sure you too have ancestors you wish to honor. First, you must speak with Domitia Nasica. You'll find her just by the river. Listen well to her words, for she will guide you through your first trial.
All right, I'll go talk to her.
Let me know if you have any other questions. I realize that Hakoshe can be quite the curiosity for travelers such as yourself.
You know, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation earlier. Some sort of trouble?
Nothing to worry about. Domitia just hasn't been sleeping well. She believes there's something prowling around her house at night. I suspect it to be just bad dreams.
But you're going to have the town guard search anyway?
Of course. I'd never dismiss a citizen who seeks my aid. Having the town guards investigate will help ease Domitia's fears. That alone may be enough to stop her nightmares. And if the dreams continue, I'll make sure she's seen by a healer.
Okay. That is slightly concerning. And I will be honest, dreams just make me think of Daedra after everything else, but I mean, there's a lot of base. It is true. But Naryu is definitely top tier Bae.
Oh, you're that traveler I saw earlier. Do you need something?
The magnate allowed me to join the festival and said I should speak to you.
Truly? That was certainly nice of her. Your first step is to complete the Proof of Reverence. This trial allows us to call upon our ancestors to watch over us, as we prove ourselves worthy of their name.
Okay, how do I do that?
With this paper lotus, write the names of your honored ancestors on its petals, and place the lotus in the river. This will allow it to float into the afterlife. Think of it like a calling card, a way to get your ancestors to pay attention.
Okay.
Return to me when you've completed your task. Oh, and feel free to ask any questions you may have. This is Hakoshe's first proving festival in over a century, after all. I'm sure you're just as curious as everyone else.
Tell me more about the Proof of Reverence.
Before we can prove ourselves to our ancestors, we must first get their attention. The paper lotus acts as a ceremonial letter of sorts. By placing it into the river, we allow it to be carried into the realm of the dead.
Is that based on an Akaviri belief?
Yes, it is. The Akaviri believe that all waterways connect the realms of the living and dead. There are many folktales about boats being lost in heavy fog and landing on shores filled with restless spirits.
Do you believe that?
I used to, when I was little. Whenever I would go jump in a puddle, my mother would yell, "Stop that! You'll fall right into the afterlife." Truthfully, though, she just didn't want my dress to get muddy.
And you said this was your first proving festival?
Excited, of course. Honestly, I'm shocked we gave up the tradition in the first place. No one even remembered the festival existed until the magnate found an old record about it.
Well, if it's not a tradition, why did Hakoshe decide to have the festival now?
Our town doesn't have much wealth or power, but we do take pride in our ancestry. Learning about our Akaviri culture and celebrating it is important to us. And the Proving Festival is the perfect way to do just that.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that as a thing to do to honor your ancestors. Aw, look at our flower. There it goes. I don't know what names my character would have written on there, but...
Through this proof, you have shown reverence. Well done. Next is the proof of strength. You'll need to... I'm sorry. I'm just so tired today. There's been a lot of strange noises at night lately, and I haven't slept very well.
Bob, Johnny, that one uncle we don't talk about. I mean, you know, for all I know, my character just made up names and put them on there. Is that what you and the magnate were talking about?
You overheard that? Ah, well, yes. I've started hearing noises at night. Heavy breathing, uneven footsteps that seem to shuffle about. At first I thought I was dreaming it all, but now I am not too sure.
Any idea what it might be?
I don't, though the magnate has promised to send a patrol out tonight. Hopefully they'll find whatever it is. But you've got a proof to complete. Head over to Vectrasi for your next task. He's just a little ways west of here, right up the hill.
Alright, I'll head to Vectrasi.
Good luck with the proof of strength, and let me know if you need anything.
I want to ask her more questions, but I can't. They have a village drunk. It's possible. I would not be surprised, to be honest.
What can I do for you, traveler?
I'm here to complete the proof of strength. The magnate gave me permission.
You wish to prove yourself before your ancestors. Very well. To the north lies a cave wherein beautiful sugar daisies grow. Bring me one, and you will have proved your strength.
How does that prove my strength?
Ah, didn't I mention? The cave also happens to be a Sench lion lair.
Oh.
I doubt the beasts will be particularly fond of your intrusion. Best of luck, traveler.
Whew, excuse me. Alright, I will bring you back the flower.
Make sure to keep your senses about you. Sench lions aren't beasts to take lightly.
Tell me more about the proof of strength.
The Akaviri have always placed a great emphasis on martial prowess. The proof of strength shows our ancestors that we remain strong and are prepared to face any danger that may befall us.
Though, you know, now I'm wondering if somebody just breaks into that woman's house at night and just watches her sleep. Because they have read way too much Twilight and think that's sexy. Obviously, Twilight does not exist in this universe. But, I don't know. That's the first place my brain goes. Are the Akaviri known to be great warriors?
The greatest. Akaviri warriors are known for both their might and magic. It was only because of their aid that General Riemann was able to pacify all of Tamriel under his rule. Why, it was Akaviri who founded the Dragon Guard.
The Dragon Guard?
Proud warriors who formed the Dragonborn Riemann's personal guard. Unfortunately, they seem to have disbanded after the Akaviri potentate fell. I still think they're around, though, waiting for their moment to return.
Do not tempt the fanfic writers. They have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I mean, yeah, that's true. The sugar daisy is all the way up here. Okay. It's not weird at all. Oh, I cannot actually get up that way. Thought I could. It's fine. Oh god, E, don't you do it. Bad enough, I may have tempted somebody else. It's true. Okay, the thing I need is, I think, over there. But we're gonna come up this way first, because this is right here. And we need to talk to this guy in order to get into Rimmon. So, Elf Twilight.
I decided to join you.
Chimera!
She deserves to hear that I still live in my own words.
Welcome to Aneshi's humble shrine to Kunzari. Here, we remember the tales of the hero of ancient Elsewhere.
Hi.
Old Aneshi doesn't get many visitors, friend. Few find much comfort in the ancient tales of Kunzari during these trying times. Wait, And she recognizes your friend. She is grown now, more serious. But this one knows Princess Chimera by Jode.
As she's Queen Chimera now, actually, and she remembers you too. We need your help.
Anneshi's beloved wife, Zyma, worked with the militia for a time after we avoided Euraxia's purge of the palace. Passed along information until the Euraxians caught her. They killed her in the palace courtyard. If Anneshi can help, he will do so.
We're going to assault the ruined palace, but we need a way to slip inside without being spotted.
Then you need to enter the palace crypts. A forgotten passage in the crypts leads to the royal kitchens. Anneshi will write down directions to where he hid his master key. The key opens a door in the sewer under the palace that leads to the crypts.
I'll take the directions and go find your key.
Jode above. Old Anneshi can hardly believe his eyes. Princess Chimera.
It is truly me, Castellan. But I am Queen Chimera now. We will throw the usurper from my father's throne.
We stayed close to the castle. Zyma, my brave and beloved wife, she passed information to the militia until the vile Euraxians got her. After that, Anneshi came here to restore this ancient shrine. This one will help you as best he can, my queen.
I will visit with Anneshi, Five Claw. Recover the master key and meet me in Riemann.
Alright, let's see. Follow the road to the west for a short time, then turn left where the road forks. Veer slightly north off the road at the tilted pillar. Among the scattered ruins, look for the ancient stairs. Then a fallen spire points the way. Twin spiny pinks, Zyma's favorite flower, grow near a wall. Dig beneath the second window on the far side where the dirt is piled in a mound. The master key should be there. Do I get to take a copy of that? Yes, okay. Because I have the feeling I'm gonna need that. I have the feeling I'm going to need that. I mean, first we're coming over here to see if we can't find that cave we need to find, but... Nope. Don't come near me, please. Oh, maybe the cave is actually up top. Oh, there it is. There's the cave. I went the most bizarre route to get here, but I found it. Okay, let's come in here. I have to murder at least one Sench Lion. Technically, I don't need to, I just need to get the flower, but... Come back here. Oh my god. Where did these guys all come from? Oh jeez. Giant Sench Lion. I basically murdered his entire pride. So, I mean... Big old kitty cat want to play tag. I don't think he wants to play tag, to be honest. Alright, so I know the next part of the quest wants, for the main thing, wants me to come up there. We're not going to do that just yet. We are actually going to go back to Hakoshe and finish out this thing. Which, hopefully, will not take too long. I feel like they were sending people out to get killed. I mean, it's entirely possible. But what do I know? I know next to nothing about these people, so... But see, this is where I'm too nice, because I'm honestly willing to give them the benefit of the doubt in that regard. Other people would just be like, hey, you tried to kill me. Screw you.
You have the look of victory about you. Tell me, were you successful?
I found the flower. Here you go.
Most impressive. I'd say you've certainly made your ancestors proud. Good thing, too. Wouldn't want any unhappy spirits mucking about Hakoshe. They'd bring all sorts of misfortune.
Is this another Akaviri belief?
Quite right. It's part of why honoring our ancestors is so important. Happy ancestors gift their descendants with good fortune. Wrathful ancestors, well, they do just the opposite. They curse us with misery, desolation, even death.
Death?
Yes, death. Of course, you'd need to perform a great dishonor for such a punishment. Not that you have to worry about that. You've proven both your reverence and strength. Now, it's time to test your wit. Head to the town square and speak to Valoria.
All right, I'll go talk to her.
Don't dawdle now. The proof of wisdom awaits you back in Hakoshe.
Well, this is actually a side quest that I'm on right now, Eris, so you might be okay. But yes, welcome back. I'm glad you drove safely. Do not watch Twitch while driving. Alright, I need to talk to somebody who is up here. Where are you? There you are. Eris.
Why, if it isn't our town's mysterious stranger. Magnet Fena Derak told me all about your participation. Have you completed the first 2 proofs?
I have, and was told to speak to you.
Excellent, excellent. Then you are ready for the proof of wisdom. I am most useful when empty. I am most generous when full. What am I?
I have to solve a riddle?
Of course. What better way to show your wisdom? The riddle describes one of the items on this table. Choose the correct item and bring it to me. Only then will you pass the trial.
Okay then.
Best of luck, dear. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Tell me about the proof of wisdom.
Throughout Akaviri history, the proof of wisdom has been performed in a number of ways. Scholars draft grand essays, writers compose ornate poems, philosophers perform lengthy debates. But for Hakoshe, we went with riddles.
Why riddles?
The people of Hakoshe are simple folk, and our great scholars are few and far between. A modest trial keeps morale up, while still honoring our ancestors. However, we did get a few essay submissions for the Magnate to review.
Is the Magnate a scholar, then?
Of course. Just like the rest of her family. Every Akaviri text we have is safely contained within the Magnate's home, and she makes sure to study them. Even teaches the young ones a bit of the language.
All right, can you tell me the riddle again?
I am most useful when empty. I am most generous when full. What am I?
Most useful when empty, most generous when full. Okay, so we have what table? This table. We have a potion, a bowl, and a candle. To me, that sounds like a bowl. But I'm not 100% sure. What do you guys think? Again, to me that does sound like a bowl, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Because it's obviously not the candle. I'm not 100% sure on the potion, but to me the bowl makes the most sense. So we're gonna go with this.
You've returned. Tell me, what item did you bring?
A bowl. And I honestly feel like my character, when she does this, just takes the bowl and is just like, here, have a bowl.
Yes, that is indeed the answer. Oh, I'm just so happy you guessed correctly. I was a little worried my riddle was too obscure.
Woohoo!
I had hoped Magnate Fena Darak would provide a riddle, but she's had her hands full with the festival. Poor thing.
Poor thing?
She just has a lot riding on her shoulders. We're all seeking to honor our ancestors, but the Magnate's ancestors are a bit, harder to live up to. I'm sure it's created a good deal of stress.
I see. Thank you.
May your ancestors be pleased by your actions, traveler.
I have several questions. We will have to think on this. And oh my god, Grim. So, for anybody who is not following Grim on Twitter, Grim basically posted a picture that, is basically Grim's cat on top of the stand his monitor's on, blocking, like, half the screen. I want to give her pets. That's Princess Beamer. Please give her many pets and treats and tell her that I love her. She is a very pretty girl. Which I do need to retweet this because that is just adorable. Also, if you're not following Grim on Twitter, you totally should be. He's
enjoying the festival, are we?
Yes, hi, thank you. She's a plushy princess. Your hair just sinks into her fur. She's about half the size. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. My sister has a cat that's basically just like that. He is all fluff, and you think he's bigger than he is until you pick him up. And then you realize he is basically just... he is all fluff.
I'm sure you've heard a great deal about Akaviri culture today, but tell me, did you learn anything about the Magnate herself?
Her family led Hakushe since its founding. She's well respected and scholarly. Does that help?
Everything you've learned seems to support the rumor. A descendant of the potentate would certainly be given such privileges. However, my investigation calls for more concrete proof. A document would be best.
Where would we find that?
I've made some inquiries of my own. It seems that Magnate Fena Darak has quite a few records in the cellar of her home. We'll need to break in and search her documents.
How do you propose we do that?
We need a key, and I'm positive the captain of the guard carries one. If you would do me the kindness of chatting him up for a bit, I'll do my best to obtain the key. Should all go well, we'll be in and out before anyone notices.
Alright, I'll distract the guard, I guess.
Very well. Let's get moving then.
He's okay. His voice actor is very nice. Like, his voice is very nice to listen to. I still prefer Naryu exponentially. Hello, Captain Varys.
Greetings. Say, aren't you the traveler who joined the Proving Festival?
I am indeed the traveler who completed the Proving Festival.
Are you now? Well, that's certainly an impressive feat. Honestly, this whole affair has been nerve-wracking for me. I'm not too keen on dishonoring my ancestors. Who knows what misfortune would befall me?
Were you able to complete the 3 proofs?
To be honest, barely. The first 2 proofs were easy enough. Threw a paper lotus in the river, grabbed a sugar daisy for Vecdrasi. But that last proof, well, it stumped me. Couldn't for the life of me figure out the riddle.
How'd you solve it?
I'll admit it, I had a little help. Magnate Fena Darak gave me a hint. She's a gracious lady, our Magnate. Always helping out folks in need. I'm not sure how Hakushe would fare without her.
I see. Well, best be off. Because that's not a suspicious exit at all.
Glad you could make it. Quickly now, let's head inside. Well, head on in before anyone notices.
I want to just read everything in here.
That's certainly odd. There must be something here to take down that barrier.
Oh, that is a barrier. Why is there a barrier? Fire tablet, water tablet, wind tablet, and earth tablet. We're gonna need those, I'm sure.
I'm willing to bet those tablets would fit rather nicely into these sockets on the floor.
Okay. Min raises his mighty staff and so lights up the east. Zisa waves her graceful wand and so drowns the south. Nifa stomps his boots in anger and so rumbles the north. Yunli flutters her colorful fan and so blows toward the west. Okay. Okay, so I'm making note of this because I think I have this figured out here. There is apparently not a slot for a fifth one on the door. East, north, west, south. Okay, so east, I think we need the fire one. South would be water. North is, I'm making the assumption, earth. And west is air. Yes. Okay. So, okay, thank you. These are labeled. I have no sense of direction down here. I wasn't sure if we need to do the socket by like actual cardinal directions or what. So, well, clearly we need to go to some space opera. I mean, that'd be nice. Oh my god, after all that, I didn't even need to write them down. I am mildly annoyed.
Certainly wasn't right. Care to try again?
Okay. East socket. It's fire. Okay. Wind tablets next. Okay. I actually need to pay attention.
Looks like that did it.
There we go. I was not paying attention to like the hints at the top of the screen.
The magnate left a letter on her desk. Interesting, don't you think?
Little bit. I am, of course, rating literally everything. Because I can. Letter to Faina Darak. My dearest Faina Darak, I know that our family carries many burdens. One day you will lead Hakolshe and ensure the prosperity of our people. For it is you who carries the blood of the potentate, a connection which proves both blessing and curse. You must prepare. Our family has never allowed word of our lineage to go beyond Hakolshe's walls for good reason. The Morag Taunt still haunts the shadows of Tamriel, and they will not take such news lightly. As descendants of the potentate, we are seen as loose ends to tie up. To ensure our family's safety, we must closely guard the secret. It is the only way. Forever yours, Mother.
Seems this letter confirms that the magnate is descended from the potentate. What a pity.
Just what are you two doing here? Get out at once!
Traitor! How dare you claim to be of my blood?
What? What's happening? Please, no!
Vegetal.
Well, that was unexpected. Hello, Vitya, how are you? And technically, yeah, the game is wrong on that count, Eris.
Well, it seems we've confirmed that Faina Darak...
Oop, what was that? Thank you for the follow, Vitya. Much appreciated. Many hearts.
Well, it seems we've confirmed that Faina Darak is a descendant of the potentate. just in time for her to be whisked away by some vengeful spirit. Just my luck.
Why would a spirit abduct the magnate?
Isn't that part of the Akaviri's beliefs? Disrespect your ancestors and they'll have their revenge. And given the spirit's armor, he was definitely Akaviri. Huh. Makes me wonder what the magnate did to deserve such a fate.
So, you believe that spirit is one of Magnate Phanedaric's ancestors?
I'm not sure, but it's as good a guess as any. Given the turn of events, we'd best go after them. Perhaps the local tombs? If I know ghosts, they don't often wander far from their graves.
Given the turn of events, what do you mean?
Some Akaviri is so upset with the magnate that he's returned from the dead. And if I'm to see this investigation through to the end, I need to learn why. Let's head to the tombs. It's just east of the town square. Can't miss it.
Alright, let's head to the tombs.
At least we have someone to search. Not much, but I'll take it.
Okay, are you working under orders from the Morag Tong or not?
Clever. No wonder Nayu likes you so much. I will say that it is in the Morag Tong's interest that this matter be settled. We take great pride in the fall of the Akaviri potentate. Best not to have that history tarnished.
But there's no way the magnate could take over Cyrodiil now.
That's not the Morag Tong's concern, now is it? My investigation is still ongoing, however. Speaking of my investigation, shouldn't we be going? Who knows what sort of misery the magnate is going through as we dither on?
I can never decide if I like him or not. It's just something about the tone of voice that a lot of Dunmer voice actors have. Which, let's be fair here, they wouldn't be them if they didn't have that tone, that voice. But, I don't know, just something about him. I can't decide if I want to hug him or smack him, to be honest. I don't know which it is. This way. A bit of both. A bit of both, yeah.
Glad you could make it.
I literally just sprinted up this hill. What do you want from me? Oh my god, this flavor text. We've been burying our dead in the Hakushe tomb since the town was founded, so presumably this is how our ancestors did it back in old Akavir. But to tell you the truth, I really don't know. I love it. I love it. Man, the Morag Tong need to learn to take the W they got and not get greedy. I know, right? But it is what it is.
Just up ahead.
Still you hunt me, assassin scum? Was my death not enough?
Asher.
This disappearing act is getting very old, very fast.
That Akaviri spirit seemed to recognize you. Any idea why?
He seems to think that I was the Mer who assassinated him. Could be a simple case of mistaken identity. After all, my mother always did tell me I bear a striking resemblance to my grandfather, Mephistarum.
So your grandfather assassinated the Akaviri we're chasing.
As a member of the Morag Tong, my grandfather executed a great number of people. But, given the location and the armor the spirit wears, let's move ahead. I have a feeling we'll get our answers soon enough.
Alright, let's move ahead, but I still feel like there's something you're not telling me.
Split up and go our separate ways.
Still feel like there's something he is not telling me, and I am not happy about it. Oh, sure. Dude sneaks off. And I gotta fight my way through multiple spirits. He's getting annoyed at the disappearing act and then does it himself. I know, right? Like, he's such a hypocrite. But it is what it is. It was probably just done this way so I wouldn't have to worry about having something following me the entire time, but I'd prefer a friend. So I just summoned my little shady spirit friend. Okay, where are we going? Up this hallway. Oh! I just ran right into a thing. And did not even realize I ran right into a ghost. Oh, there were stairs here. I honestly did not think there were stairs. When others... It's fine when he does it, but when others do it, it's a nuisance. It's such a double standard. Also, I'm very excited because I actually was able to save enough tickets before the event stopped to acquire the bow I currently have on my back. I love it. It is probably my favorite bow skin that we've gotten so far. No, you don't. You can't really see it in this lighting, but it's very, like, Nord style, and I love it. I dig it. It is very much my aesthetic. I'm probably gonna have to fight these guys. So we do the spin. Spinny, spinny, spin. Probably. It was one of the first things I got, actually, when the event was over. Or before the event was over, rather. Hi. This is like, I want to make sure I get this before the event stops. I also wound up grabbing the skin for the shield, which I technically didn't need. I don't have characters who use shields, but I also knew I'd regret it if I didn't, so... Shields were required. I'm just basically spamming my Whirlwind of Death. I don't care. Oh, hello.
You will not advance!
Hi, Shade of the Founder. Oh, jeez. Okay, I actually need to take these guys out. Because he heals. Dude heals if that happens. Okay. Oh, wow. I actually had no stamina to break out of that. That's a first. I am just F with my stamina today. Rip my stamina. There we go. Shade dead. Spin to win. Exactly. Exactly. Into the Founder Chamber.
Proconsul Balorin Kai, I presume?
Very good, Assassin Scum. You and your companion have been most insistent. Come, let us speak. Fena Darroch has called my spirit to judge her. By her quill, my name was written. By her hands, the paper lotus placed. And so I have come to punish her wickedness. And yet you try to stop me. Who are you to deny me my revenge?
Why do you crave revenge, though?
When I escaped Cyrodiil, I had but one man to protect me. Someone I placed my utmost faith in. My utmost trust. Lieutenant Line Bardwick. But when it came time to guard me from my Morag Tong assassin, my protector fled.
Okay, so a Morag Tong assassin killed you? So why do you have her? Why do you care about her?
Yes. Though not before I was able to inflict a mortal wound myself. Both I and my assassin died that day. But not Line Bardwick. He looted my corpse and claimed my name. It was he who founded Hakoshey, not I.
But why abduct Magnate Fena Darak? She didn't betray you.
Her family continued to spread the lies of my betrayer. For centuries, they have proclaimed themselves nobility. But all they have inherited is lies. She must renounce her title and tell her people the truth. Only then will I be content.
I'll relay the message to her.
Go then, and convince Fena Darak to speak the truth. Only that will save her.
What prompted your return?
The Proving Festival is a time for the Akaviri people to commune with their ancestors. Not only does it allow the dead to view the living world, it also invites us to cross over. Fena Darak called me to judge her. I have come to do so.
But she didn't do anything. It was her ancestor who stole your identity.
And so I did not kill her, as I attempted to kill Line Bardwick when first this festival was held. My lieutenant also summoned me by our ancient rites, though he did not realize this. I was compelled to cross over and judge his wicked ways.
But you weren't successful?
Line Bardwick was a strong mage in his own right. He cast me away. For centuries I have waited for another Proving Festival, but I suspect that Line Bardwick took precautions against my return. But now, at last, the truth can be revealed.
Okay.
I can't believe it. The founder of Hakoshey, my ancestor, he lied?
Seems to be the case. Will you speak the truth?
You don't understand. To admit such a horrid truth wouldn't just dishonor me. It would dishonor my entire family. All of my ancestors, who have done such great things for Hakoshey, they'll all be disgraced. How can I do that?
So you want to keep lying about your ancestry?
No. No. I don't want to keep lying. The citizens of Hakoshey deserve nothing but my complete honesty, even if it comes at the cost of my family's reputation. I'll do it. Ancestors, forgive me, but I'll tell everyone the truth.
Let's get going then.
I'll be watching, Fena Darak, waiting for you to speak the truth.
I'll keep my word.
Well, seems like it's time to get going then. I'll meet you in the town square.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. I mean, basically. Can I talk to him one more time?
I shall see if Fena Darak honors her words. Only then can I rest.
Okay, then. Well, let's see if she's actually gonna do it. This will have to be the last thing we wind up doing, though, because it is, sadly, getting to that time when we do need to wind down for the evening. Yes, ring that shame bell. Because, let's be real, it is necessary. Whoa, hello? What is this? Oh. Sorry, that was just a notification from... Oh, jeez! The ground was a lot further down than I thought it was. Oh, God. Speaking of spinning to win. We totally should, Eris. I need this oak. I require the wood. Okay. Oh, let's ignore the giant flaming turtle because he hurts. He hits like a Mack truck. Oh no, no, no. No, please leave me alone. Ugh, fine. Spin to win. Okay. That's fair. That is fair. Alright, so this is the last thing we're going to be able to do today. As it is that time.
It seems my investigation has come to an end. The rumor was false, my family name is cleared, and no one even needed to be executed. A happy ending all around, wouldn't you say?
Someone was going to be executed?
The Morag Tong isn't one to leave loose threads, even one that's been dangling for over a century. Luckily for Faina Darak, my grandfather was able to complete his writ. Here, a reward for services rendered. Now, despite our daring rescue, I'm certain the Magnate doesn't want a member of the Morag Tong hanging about. Though it does look like she's about to make her big announcement, doesn't it? Well, perhaps I'll stick around long enough to watch.
Were you really going to kill her?
If I had to. My preference was always to prove this rumor false, of course. Still, a writ is a writ. If my grandfather failed to do his duty, then I would have done it for him. Simple.
But your grandfather's writ was for Proconsul Baloran Kai, not Faina Darak.
My grandfather was following a writ which called for the death of Potentate Severian Shorak and all his heirs.
Oh.
Had Faina Darak been a descendant of the Proconsul, her execution would also fall under this writ. Naturally.
That seems like a technicality.
I'll let the Morag Tong know your feelings soon as I'm back in Morrowind. I'm sure they're just dying to hear your opinion.
Right. Tell me about them, by the way.
The Morag Tong is an organization of assassins. Agents are assigned writs of execution, perform said executions, and then go along the merry way. That's the long and short of it in any case.
So, like the Dark Brotherhood.
I'd ask you not to compare us to those lunatics. Our practices, morbid as they may seem, are perfectly legal and keeping with dark elf traditions. I kill only who I am sanctioned to kill.
My family has long claimed to be descended from the Potentate. But this is not the truth. The man who founded the town, my ancestor, was a traitor. He betrayed Proconsul Baloran Kai and stole his name. My family's legacy is only a lie. I revoke my title as Magnate. And should you decide it, I will leave Hakoshé forever. This dishonor is mine to bear. And I accept it.
No! We still want you to be our Magnate!
You're an honorable woman, Faina Darak.
You deserve to lead this town.
Everyone, thank you. Thank you so much.
Finally, I am a...
Morag Tong, political assassination. I mean, again, not wrong, really. But that is going to be it. Dark Brotherhood, religious death cult. Again, not wrong at all. But that is going to be it for us for the evening. You guys, thank you so much for coming and for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. I will, Eris, but I will do so. Not tonight, perhaps, because it is getting to be somewhat late and sleep is going to be a necessity sooner rather than later. But I will definitely come and visit at some point in the near future. You are welcome. Again, thank you all so much for coming and for hanging out with me today. Much appreciated. You guys are wonderful. And I love every single one of you. I will definitely do so, Eris. Definitely. If you guys are new around here, though, and you enjoyed what you saw, there is a heart-shaped button up that way that you guys can click on. And if you turn notifications on, you will find out when we will be live next. Next stream is going to be Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. We're going to be playing more Stardew Valley, which I'm very excited about because I'm getting very into Stardew. Like, to the point where I've actually been planning things out before the stream starts. Like, I have notebook pages of things. It's a little ridiculous, if I'm being honest. But Stardew's new update was amazing. I do not know anything about said updates because this is my first time playing Stardew. I've never touched it before I started streaming it, and it's a lot of fun. But I do have notebooks, like pages full of things. It's a little ridiculous. I have never planned so much for a game. I don't regret it at all. I just find it a little hilarious because I don't think I have really planned as much as I have until today. Or until this thing started. Grim started a new game literally yesterday. You kind of got it for setting up the farm in the future. It is true. There is a lot. Like, before the season swapped over, I definitely... Like, I just went from spring into summer. So I had a list of things I needed to start planting before we started. And before it got to the summertime. So that was my big thing. Alright, that's it though. I am more than willing to keep flailing about yes, the corn. The corn. For Grim, who was not here at the time, I had a line in my notes that was quite literally just corn in all caps. No context clues, just corn. And I could not remember for the life of me what the hell that note was about at the time. It was a little silly, I will not lie. But I'm very excited to get back to Stardew. But yes, that will be Sunday, and we will definitely go check that out. Yes, I do have VODs up there. I don't know how far back that goes. All of the things are over on the YouTube archives as well. There are links in the panels below for that. There is also, I believe I have a link set up in the Discord in the welcome channel, which hopefully you should be able to see that. If not, let me know and I will make adjustments. But there will be links there for the YouTube channel where you can find the playlist for Stardew, as well as a whole bunch of other things. Yes, I will be hanging out in the Discord for a bit after the stream. So please feel free to stick around there and say hi, and we can just flail about Stardew and plotting at that point in time. Many hearts to you guys. Many hearts. Thank you again for coming with me for our first stream of the new year. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to more zaniness in 2020 with all of you. So, let's see if it happens. I am going to head out, though, for the evening. You guys have a great rest of your day, because I don't know what time zones you guys are in. You might have more of a day. I literally only have an hour left in this day. But you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good weekend. I'll see you all again on Sunday. Bye, guys.